Compliment of the season, guys. How you are doing? Welcome to today's back testing section. And what I'll be doing basically is to back test most of the major pairs. And I know we're on holidays, and most of the currency pairs are actually on holidays, and some of the pairs, in fact, universally, most pairs are going on holidays this, uh, seasonal period. And so what I'm going to be doing is to have a back test of the whole year, if not today, but I'll take it gradually. So we'll start with gold, and I'll back test gold till today, and subsequently tomorrow I'll do the same. Next tomorrow I'll do the same. Maybe only on the 1st of January I won't do anything, because that is, it's New Year, and everyone needs to celebrate and welcome themselves into the new year. For me myself, I'm already in 2026. Not to speak long, and yeah, also our class sections, our trading camp session will be starting by next year, but the date hasn't yet been disclosed. I will do that subsequently when the date has been fixed. But mind you, masterclass will be also be coming up soon. And for those interested in taking for it serious and taking to the next level of making income from it via, you know, our own source or other source, whatever, but you choose to learn first and gain the knowledge, get ready. We will be teaching you what first is all about, and every necessary step you need to take, and every necessary information you need to know in forest. They say God help those who help themselves. So if you're not prepared and ready for 2026, trust me, 2026 is ready for you. Okay, so let's dive down. For today's back testing, we'll start with XAUUSD gold, XAUUSD, which is popularly known as gold, right? Mm, okay, so you might not see my face, but my voice will be here. Okay. All right, and what trade is this? What market is this? Okay, this is GBPJPY, right? I'm actually on this market, but let's go with gold. Perfect. So start with the daily time frame, and July, March, this March, and this November, January. So right, start from here. Okay. Now, what do we use to demarcate? I need something to do to demarcate. Okay, let's use the Fibonacci to demarcate January 1st. Right, use it to demarcate. So subsequently, I'll be telling you more about my strategy and how it has been working for me. The little things that I've been doing that have given me edge over the market. So first of all, we have to identify that, towards the ending of last year, which was 2023, at the beginning of next year, we were actually on bullish trend. So therefore, let's identify some major key levels. So right here, if we can see, this was a change from the downtrend to the uptrend. As you can see, this is a change of character. This was a change of character. Change of character. All right, change of character, which then gives us a new origin, which then gives us a new origin, which is the new order block. And if you can see, and after that, we then have our first break of structure. So this is our first break of structure. our first breakout structure. And also we do have a new order block here. It's created a new origin, new order block. So, and we also do have, you know, another breakout structure after the previous low was broken. The previous order block was, tested, and yeah, it was tested but not broken. And then we do have a new order block created here. It's easy to identify these key levels because of past experience. And for those newcomers or those new traders who haven't been into this for a very long time and haven't mastered any skill yet, would find it difficult and think this is just easy, but it is not. You have to identify these key levels for you to understand why the market is reacting, the place is reacting. And as you can see here, it's quite different, right? Yeah, a new order block. And you might think that the order block ought to be here or here, but that is not the case. That is not the case. I'm coming and I need to save these templates. I need to save these templates. Okay, so a new order block ought to be here, right? But it is not, which means trade never reacted from the order block. Instead, it reacted from the AVG, right? And what is AVG? AVG is the point between the order block and the third candlestick. That is the AVG. Some traders actually trade with AVGs and some don't. And as you can see, this was where the market reacted at the AVG level before it took off to another high, creating a new high. We'll try to, understand why the market displayed that way, but it's not something you can easily get every day, or understand every day the reason why the market tends to react the way it react. But it's just life. I mean, just life. All right. The market is not our property and it's not our father's property. So we tend to take the market the way it comes and make use of it in the best light that we can. So these are, yes, breakout structure. Okay, so after the breakout structure, we created a new origin, which then gave a room for the retest that created a new high. So now these are a new high and had the retest here. We had a breakout structure here. Um, breakout structure here. A breakout structure here, and also do have an order block that wasn't used here, and if that wasn't used, this should have been used as well, but didn't, but instead wasn't used. And even at that, this could also be the order block, which is kind of confusing because this ought to be the order block. Well, this is the order block, right? It wasn't used. Instead, the market reacted to a daily time. It reacted the daily time frame FVG, and which is quite understandable. So, I mean, it's okay. Sometimes that's how the market goes. It tends not to go to a certain direction, but what you make off from the market is what really matters. As you can see, there's a breakout structure here, which gives birth to another breakout structure here. And you might be wondering, which of the breakout structure should I have taken? Should it be the first one or the second one? I'll leave that in the comment section. Should it be the first one or the second one? Because it matters. And the reason why it matters is because that will tend to give you the right positioning for your new origin, which is the order block. And as you can see, this became our new order block, right? Because the second one was, you know, taken as the breakout structure. So when the market got to a certain level of highs, you can see there was a retest in the market. Even at the FVG level, at the origin level, there was a big time, you know, big time retest. Excuse me. And this was in January, and if you can see here, we have a resistance point, and it was as if the FVG of that same level was, also identified as support level, right? Right, because that's how it is. I mean, support level. This is under so, and what actually happened is that the market, retested this level, then broke the support level as at when February 28th, which is, the last days of February. It broke it, went back to the previous AVG of February 5th, retested at that same level before heading upwards, right? And this, I guess, this almost changed the trajectory of the market, and wanting to give power to the sellers for making that move. All right. So thereafter, had a new order block created, and the average of that order block was retested. So average created a you know new breakout structure which was above. The market kept buying without retesting. Market kept buying without retesting. Here we do have a break of structure that wasn't respected. Another break of structure here. Continue. The market never retested to the right level, and the buyers just kept on going, going. And I guess this momentum of movement actually made, the buyers had more edge in the market, and also made the sellers to be more determined to push the market backward. And if you can see here, we do have what the change of character in the market was, you know, pushed down below, pushed down below, you know, the break of structure, the other block of this past movement. And here we do have change of character. We do have a change of character. And after that, we also had the retest at this level, which means this level is so crucial before the market, created a new high, which gave us a new change of character again here. And this change of character, in my opinion, is a manipulation, to make people feel that the market is going to move towards the direction. And you can see the more the market is moving, the more it's creating more liquidity to wipe out. Which it's created here, and it wiped it out, had a little bit of struggle, came down, wiped this out to one for what? The buy, which never got to the origin point. And this is crazy because the way the market moves, you can't really predict it, right? You can never predict the market. And up until then, to May, you see the market having you know, how would I put it? A constant up and down movement, which was noticed to be consolidating without any buy. So for the month of the month of April to all through to August, the markets were just consolidating around a certain point or a certain price level. That was because the demand and supply at that level was high. And seeing that, and seeing the market actually having a high momentum from the buys, which continues going, continue going, and subsequently, in the October this year, you see the market creating a very high level, which was good. And let me see, very high level that most prices are trying to attain as of now. And as you can see, so okay, and you can notice we have a new order block here, which then promoted the continuation of this market. What I think, for me, I think the market is going to sell down to a certain point before another major buy. Because I already saw this movement, and if you see, this is a one-on-one time frame. And if you should look at the chart carefully, you understand that the market has actually given us a certain chart pattern, which actually equals a reversal movement. And I'm thinking the market is going to stop here because these tend to be order block of 1 hour. It's an order block of 1 hour, and of course the market would also want to retest that level, and want to retest that level to see if that level is strong enough to give it the momentum to push back. But I think the sellers are actually doing great, and they've been so fantastic fighting this off. But I mean, the price of gold and the way gold is being used has been so tremendous right now in the world, because gold has been used for so many exchange of commodities and all that. in this present year, and you can see the American Reserve has been increasing because gold is not just, you know, in manufacturing equipment or material, but also it's used for exchanging what commodities, selling, buying. You can go on with the list. So on gold on the high time frame, I believe the market ought to retest here before going up, and it's almost there. If you go to 15 minutes, you'll realize that the market actually moved down aggressively. But I would like to stick with the 30 minutes time frame, not because I want to trade, but because I feel it's much better for we to understand properly. So this is for gold. And guys, this back test I just did, it's a very short back test, not really detailed one, but I think it's something that you open your eyes to see that learning a good strategy and understanding how it works really matters. And not just that, also backtesting help you understand what has happened previously and gives you, a little bit of clue on how the market's going, the direction is going, and to inform you who is actually in charge of the momentum in the market, be it the sellers or the buyers. All right. So this I'm gonna cut the camera and also, go take my rest because I think I've tried for today. I made like a couple of videos. But okay, for those who are interested in learning Forex, the class sessions are gonna begin from next year, which is like a couple of days now. And also the class, uh, if you're like a beginner from zero level, you don't know anything about Forex, the Forex class will be free for you guys. And for those who are already into Forex and has taken Forex, as an interest to make money or to get, their life fixed or to earn some sort of money from Forex, you need the knowledge. Then you have to enter the master class. The master class breaks down and explain everything you need to know about Forex, from the market structure, the market behavior, your psychology, your patience, you know, everything you need to know about the market, and also helping you to learn the strategy that works. Every strategy works. Most strategy works like 20%, their failure could be 80%. But some strategy works 80% and their failure percentage could be, like 20%. And expose you to the risk to reward ratio calculation of which has been working for me and something I know can work for you because it has been replicable by so many people around me and those who are already in the group. So for those who want to join a community where you can get ideas, insight, nuggets, free signals, you want to join my group, fine. The Telegram group is on my bio, which is on this YouTube bio. You can go get it. Is there, just click join. And also for those who want to join the WhatsApp forum group where you have to discuss other traders, hear informations and all that. Good. Through the Telegram group, you can message me directly and I will share that link with you and you can join. And for those anticipating the training coming up, the first training coming up next year, you can also message me and I will add you to the list of those who I have gotten. But for next year, before all that, so those who are going to join next year, they'll have a special group for them. And subsequently, I might teach them or other traders who are in the group who actually know what they're doing and who have been profitable with evidence can also teach. All right. But for next year, for those who are after the master class, take note. I myself will be teaching you this, and I will ensure that you get the best of experience and also understand the reason why you need to choose Forex over any other thing. All right. With all that being said, have a wonderful day. Compliments of the season.